the history and future of space exploration. Join us on a journey through time as we explore the incredible history of space exploration and glimpse into the exciting possibilities of the future. From the first successful rocket launch to the potential colonization of Mars, this video will leave you awestruck and longing for more. Don't miss out on this opportunity to learn about the groundbreaking achievements and ambitious goals of mankind's quest to reach the stars. Subscribe to our channel to watch the video and discover the history and future of space exploration. Humans have been gazing up into the sky since the dawn of time, admiring the stars, planets, and galaxies above them. Humans used these extraterrestrial entities to traverse the globe, study how they moved, and even included this celestial beauty in their faiths and customs. Humanity's fascination with these goods from another world led to several creations ranging from memory foam to ballistic missiles. Humanity's comprehension of space did not come easily, but modern-day space research has given us a better understanding of our cosmos than ever before. Space race. On March 16, 1926, Robert Goddard launched the first liquid fuel rocket, marking a watershed moment in space exploration. Following Goddard, the Germans improved these rockets into precision military weapons, one of which was known as the V-2 rocket, which featured the world's first long-range ballistic missile and were used to strike numerous Allied targets such as factories. Following the war, two nations absorbed the German missile effort, the Soviet Union and the United States of America. Both superpowers built their rocket programmed on the foundation of previous German research. In 1946, American research enabled the first rocket to reach the edge of space and photograph the Earth from an altitude of 105 kilometers, the highest at the time. Many people throughout the world were terrified by the prospect of rockets being used for unpreventable spying and annihilating an entire nation without notice. This worry was heightened when the Soviet Union launched the first intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM. While this led to the buildup of pride in the Soviet Union, American hope in this new frontier was dwindling. Since they were second to the Soviet Union, in 1961, John F. Kennedy made a speech to Congress announcing that the American space program would get an American on the moon and back by the end of the decade. The goal was set and both nations were going full speed ahead. After years of trials, the Apollo 11 mission launched with Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. On that mission, Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon, and where he gave his famous quote, "That / is one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." After the space race, the U.S. and USSR still wanted to continue their efforts in space exploration, which led to new discoveries such as the first space station in 1971, the first man-made satellite put on a trajectory away from the Sun in 1972, and the first pictures of Venus in 1974. In 1975, there was also the Apollo-Soyuz test project, where an Apollo crew module and a Soyuz crew module joined together in space, officially marking the end of the race. After the space race. After the closure of the space race, interest started to move away from the moon and onto other matters. These included the Space Shuttle program, which started in 1972 with its first launch on April 12, 1981, on Space Shuttle Columbia. This ended on July 21, 2011, with the landing of Space Shuttle Atlantis. During the time, 5 fully operational space shuttles, Columbia, Challenger, Discovery, Atlantis, and Endeavour, were built, carrying out 135 missions in total. During their many missions, the space shuttles contributed to space experiments, carried out construction on space stations and satellites, and helped serve crew rotations and resupply missions to the International Space Station. When the first space shuttles were made, scientists thought they would be cheaper to fly, but they ended up being as expensive as a normal rocket flight, where the whole vessel is thrown away. This issue left the United States without a space vehicle capable of going to the ISS. After many years without many new missions in 2006, NASA started commercial programs to return rocket launches to the United States in order to boost the American economy. One of these programs is the Commercial Resupply Services, CRS, which were contracts given out to companies for resupply missions to the ISS. The contracts were awarded to a private company named SpaceX and a public company named Orbital Science Corporations. SpaceX is very well known for its CEO Elon Musk and the first uses of vertical landings in a rocket. Vertical landings allow for the reusability of rockets, bringing the prices of spaceflight down. Elon Musk also helped fuel the desire to go to Mars, leading to the development of a space program called the Artemis program. It was created in 2017 with plans to send the first woman and the next man to the moon, the first human mission to the moon since Apollo 17. After sending people to the moon, the Artemis program plans to do the same for Mars. Current times. Recently, NASA has run into issues preventing it from getting the funds for the many space programs. NASA's current funding is about 0.4% of the total United States budget. In comparison, healthcare receives 27% of the national budget, and the defense budget receives 15%. At its peak, the United States space programs received 4.4% of the national budget. That is 11 times what it currently receives. While it is a small portion of the national funding, space explorations allowed for many important inventions and discoveries. American citizens get to reap the rewards of the space program. We can track asteroids, predict weather, and natural disasters, which all have an impact on our daily lives. Soil moisture and fertility can be measured from satellites, allowing better farming season decisions as well. GPS and compact cameras were invented while exploring space. Furthermore, space travel has led to improvements in memory foam, LEDs, athletic shoes, portable computers, etc. Even with all the wonderful things space exploration has given to humans, there is still much more out there to learn. While the space program's percentage of the national budget has decreased, it has still remained the same amount of money as that of the space race. But prices rise and humans become more and more ambitious, leading to further spending. If funding for the space program remains that same amount given back during the Cold War, NASA will not be able to last in the space scene, with new companies and nations coming into the picture and taking over it. Subscribe to Spacefied for more space videos. Thanks for watching.